around 4:30. And today I want to give you guys 3 quick tips on how you can maximize your earnings. And I don't want to beat this over your heads, but I've already told you one, you have to multi-app. If you do not multi-app, you are limiting yourself from not making the maximum potential that you can. And like I've given you guys this analogy before, just imagine you're fishing in a big lake. You know that there's plenty of fish there. You maximize your potential by throwing more poles in the water. Just consider the apps as poles in the water. More than likely, you won't get 2 bites at the same time, but you maximize your potential by having more poles out there. Number 2, one of the ways you can maximize your earnings is by going out, making sure that you at least go out for lunch and dinner. You can pretty much skip breakfast if you don't want, if you like, you're not a morning person, but I would say to maximize your earnings, make sure that you do lunch and make sure you do dinner. And one of the main reasons for that is because lunch, typically when you are doing lunch orders, especially if you're doing, usually it's office workers that's ordering, and you'll get lucky with getting pretty big orders because usually, you know, everyone is trying to save money, so they're just going to order it all on one account. And I've gotten very, very good orders from lunchtime just by going to offices, making sure that you're around those areas of an office, and you'll really, really clean up. And then the third tip, if I can give you guys, would be make sure that you're in a shopping center as opposed to staying in, how can I word this? Like, there's restaurants where you know that if you're in an area, you can find a restaurant on every corner. And I would say find a shopping center where that there's stores and restaurants in like a centralized location, if I can say. There's always going to be, you know, a main street that you can go that will have, you know, your McDonald's, your Taco Bells, your Burger Kings. And that's not a bad area. But I would say if you can, try to find a center that's got some malls, got some, not so much a mall. I take that back, not a mall. But, excuse me. But like a shopping center that's got clothing stores, that's got shopping stores, that's got restaurants in a centralized location. Because you maximize your efforts when you have, when you've got multiple restaurants that you can go to. And if I can give an additional tip, is don't be afraid to, I don't know if you guys ever watch War Dogs, but one of the ways that the guy that got government contracts was, he said, go for the crumbs, don't go for the major contracts. One of the main things that I see people make a lot of mistakes is they'll sit around, and I saw this a lot with Instacart, they'll wait around a Costco for a $40, $50 order. The only problem with that is everybody is waiting around for that. I was always the kind of guy that would try to get the $20 Marianos. If you got enough of those, the way I looked at it is, I was like, if I got 10 Marianos, that was $20, I've made $200. As opposed to trying to get those $50, $40 Costco's that, yeah, you only do 5 orders, but it's extremely hard to get because everyone is going after it. So to steal a line from what he said, go after the crumbs. It's the crumbs that's going to make you wealthy in the end. And even with DoorDash and Uber, yeah, no one wants to really go for those $6 and $7 orders and deliveries, because if you look at it, you got to do like 20 or 30 deliveries to get over $100. But going after those crumbs, they will add up. And then the other thing about going after the crumbs, you don't have as much competition. So you guys stay blessed. I hope that helps you if you're trying to go out here. I hope you're out here and you're not just sitting in front of the ball game or watching the game, but you're out here working, or you spend some time with your family. But get out there, make some money, and I guarantee you guys, if you do those things, you're definitely going to increase your earnings. and then hopefully you take those earnings and you can start getting into a passive vehicle. So you guys stay blessed, and I'll catch you guys later. Take care.